Hi guys, happy to be here because we have a new newsletter and the number of the newsletter is 120. So over 100 newsletters so far, each full with exciting new products and other MikroTik news, like the new WinBox 4. Finally, you've been asking for ages for a WinBox that will run on Mac OS, Windows, Linux. And here it is. And one of the most demanded features, obviously, in this day and age is what? Dark mode. So, yeah, there's dark mode. Also, more features are coming, like you were asking for tabs. We added tabs back, and it will keep improving. So, one thing I would appreciate, guys, if you went on the forums, left some feedback. If you want some features to be improved or added, let us know, because we are making the WinBox that you guys want to see. So let's make it together. Moving on, products, right? There's a new switch in this newsletter, and it is very compact, it is very stylish, and we like to call it your personal server room in your backpack, because it is a small switch, but it's quite powerful. It has 10 gigabit ports, but those are Ethernet ports. You don't need like SFP modules, you don't need any additional hardware. It works right out of the box, and I think the price is good too. So there's that. Moving on, in this newsletter we also have some replacement power supplies, open frame power supplies for the CRS 328 and the CRS 354. So there's that. We also like to include some, content of some third parties. And at this time we've included two very, very detailed reviews by the networking journalists Serve the Home. And when these guys do the reviews, the team here at MikroTik always learns something, because I would even call it an investigation. Like they open up the devices, they look at each of the components, they do so many tests, and they have extreme knowledge. So you have to check it out. And this time they reviewed some very cool devices, the 100 gigabit Super Switch and the PoE++, the high power PoE switch. So yeah, take a look at that. Of course, software news, the Router OS 7.16. It is my opinion, and that of my team as well, that you should keep your Router OS up to date, because there's always the security is better, the features keep improving, and yeah, please update your software, because otherwise you're just not safe. We've also included like some quick comparison of some of the top devices in case if you are affected by some of the end of life announcements. So there's like infographics of sorts. And in this newsletter, we want to tell you about your opportunity to become a MikroTik trainer. There's this event called Train the Trainer, where we teach you everything you need to know to become a trainer, and you get certified, and you have your own MikroTik business. You can spread the word and make some money while doing it. Isn't that awesome? And another awesome thing is not a thing. It's you, the MikroTik community. And once again, you have touched and blessed our heart by being awesome and by sharing something. And this time, Rafael made a 3D enclosure for one of the router board devices and shared the 3D files. So they are here in the newsletter. We've also added some links to some of the previous free 3D files by you guys. A Chateau ceiling mount, which is an unusual thing to do. Wait a second. So there was this Latvian guy who decided that I need to take this beautiful router and put it on my ceiling. And he made a 3D file to replace this bottom part, like an additional enclosure, to put it on the ceiling. The files are in the newsletter. And there's a DIN rail mount 3D file for one of the CRS switches as well. Of course, we've added a number of links with thumbnails to the latest YouTube videos, micro tips with Druvis, some Internet of Things guides by Dennis, of course some fun videos with me, yours truly as well. So I would say that this newsletter is a perfect combination of useful, fun, creative and practical content. So guys, please subscribe to the newsletter. We will never spam you. I keep promising that, and we keep keeping this promise. We only release a newsletter when there is enough to tell you, like a cool product, some important announcements and so on. You will never receive a newsletter that doesn't have like at least one cool product in it. So yeah, subscribe, read it, comment it. If you don't like it, come tell me. Like, come here in the comments and tell me, Victors, what is this newsletter? Do better. And when you do this, please be very specific in your criticism. Like, we want to improve, but to do so, we need exact comments. Like, we want to know what you guys are thinking. So come to the forums, come to the comments, come to the... Oh, you could come to the MikroTik Reddit. We don't moderate it. We're not like officially there, but I know that some of my colleagues are reading it. I'm reading it, forwarding it to others. And of course, MikroTik Discord. That one is official. There's so many useful channels there with guides, with specific, like you can ask questions about routing in the routing channel, switching, whatever. And also you can have some fun chat with MikroTik legends, with MikroTik content creators and employees. So come to the Discord, read the newsletters, and see you next time.